Chumlee, the beloved Pawn Star's personality, has faced numerous ups and downs, but his latest legal battle shocked everyone. What could have led to such a dramatic twist for the fan-favorite reality star? Austin Lee Russell, known as Chumlee from the hit reality TV show Pawn Stars, has become synonymous with charm, humor, and an eye for quirky collectibles. Despite joining the show 5 years into its successful run, Chumlee's journey to fame and financial success is a testament to his dedication and unique persona. Raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, Chumlee's early life was marked by a nickname that would stick with him throughout his career. Dubbed Chumlee by his father, a nod to a cartoon character named Tennessee Tuxedo's walrus sidekick, Chumlee's affable nature and quick wit endeared him to those around him from an early age. This playful moniker followed him into adulthood and ultimately became his persona on Pawn Stars. Chumlee's introduction to television fame came in 2009 when History Channel premiered Pawn Stars, a show chronicling the daily operations of the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, owned by Rick Harrison. Initially working behind the counter, Chumlee's infectious personality and knack for making people laugh quickly earned him a spot in front of the camera. Despite his late entry into the show, his role evolved significantly, thanks in part to his close relationship with Rick Harrison, who has treated him like a son. Financially, Chumlee's journey has been lucrative. Starting with an impressive salary of $25,000 per episode, he quickly leveraged his newfound fame into various business ventures and personal collections. His net worth now hovers around $5 million, supported by a passion for classic cars, including a Rolls-Royce Phantom and a Cadillac Escalade, and an extensive collection of over 200 pairs of shoes. Beyond material possessions, Chumlee's interests span across hobbies like pinball machines, video games, and Pokemon cards, reflecting his eclectic tastes and entrepreneurial spirit. However, Chumlee's rise to fame hasn't been without its challenges. In the world of antiques and collectibles, he's faced criticism for unknowingly purchasing fake items, like a misrepresented Gibson guitar. Despite these setbacks, Chumlee's humility and willingness to learn from mistakes have endeared him to audiences worldwide. His ability to laugh at himself and embrace his imperfections has made him a relatable figure on reality television. Chumlee's knack for spotting treasures isn't limited to the pawn shop floor. He's also a connoisseur in vintage sneakers and collectibles. Known for his ability to distinguish authentic Jordans from knockoffs in seconds, Chumlee's expertise extends beyond antiques to unique items like samurai swords and rare bicycles. In one memorable episode of Pawn Stars, Chumlee traded 3 samurai swords for $3,800, unaware that their true value exceeded $13,000. This eye-catching deal highlighted his upbeat demeanor and ability to make profitable trades, capturing the audience's admiration. His ventures outside Pawn Stars have also been notable. In the show's 8th season, Chumlee splurged $8,700 on a Baudouin Spacelander bike, valued around $20,000, showcasing his passion for rare and valuable items. This move left viewers in awe of his eclectic tastes and bold investment strategies. Beyond television, Chumlee's entrepreneurial spirit shines through his candy shop venture. Alongside his brother Sage Russell, he opened a shop filled with nostalgic treats like candy cigarettes and Razzles, catering to both his personal preferences and customer demand. This entrepreneurial flair and understanding of consumer preferences have made his candy shop a local favorite, drawing visitors from near and far. Discussing the possibility of a spin-off series focused on his candy business, Chumlee expressed interest in expanding beyond Pawn Stars. However, he remains committed to the show that catapulted him to fame, acknowledging the challenges and rewards of both ventures. Despite occasional setbacks, such as Rick Harrison closing his adjacent business, Chumlee's shop continued to thrive, bolstered by its strategic location and Chumlee's enduring popularity. As Chumlee's fame soared on Pawn Stars, his personal life took a turbulent turn, plunging him into a legal maelstrom that threatened both his career and freedom. Away from the glitz of reality TV, his Las Vegas home became the focal point of a law enforcement investigation that would redefine his public image. In March 2016, the tranquility of Chumlee's world was shattered when Las Vegas police executed a search warrant at his residence. Initially tied to a sexual assault allegation, the search yielded a shocking discovery: a cache of firearms and drugs. Among the seized items were marijuana, methamphetamine, and an arsenal of guns, handguns, revolvers, rifles, and shotguns, some stored in a secure vault within his home. The police report painted a vivid picture, detailing items found in various rooms, including the infamous Chum Chum room, equipped with a dance pole. Police discovered drug paraphernalia and currency with drug residue, painting a picture far removed from his on-screen persona. Chumlee's initial reluctance to open his vault underscored the gravity of the situation. He claimed it contained personal items, including firearms and marijuana for personal use, conflicting with legal statutes prohibiting firearm possession by drug users. This stance gave law enforcement cause to seize the weapons and drugs, setting the stage for a protracted legal battle. Facing charges including felony weapon possession and drug offenses, Chumlee embarked on a legal odyssey that would redefine his public narrative. His attorney, David Chesnoff, mounted a robust defense, emphasizing Chumlee's cooperation and commitment to addressing the legal repercussions head-on. Media scrutiny intensified post-arrest, dissecting every aspect of Chumlee's personal and professional life. A pivotal moment arrived with the plea bargain, an opportunity amid tumultuous waters. Opting to plead guilty to reduced charges, including felony weapon possession and misdemeanor drug possession, Chumlee sought to mitigate potential incarceration. The agreement mandated probation, counseling, and forfeiture of seized firearms, marking a crucial juncture in his quest for accountability and reputation rehabilitation. Chumlee wasn't the only Pawn Stars cast member to find himself in hot water. Corey Big Hoss Harrison also had his fair share of legal issues that caught the public's eye. In 2011, Corey found himself in trouble after a bar fight at Murray's Saloon and Eatery in Big Bear Lake, California. Late one Sunday night, a heated argument between Corey and another customer escalated. The confrontation caught the attention of a security guard and a sheriff's deputy. When they tried to intervene, Corey shoved both the deputy and the guard. This outburst landed him in the Big Bear Lake jail on charges of battery and resisting arrest. He spent a few hours in custody to sober up before being released. Corey's lawyer later claimed that the police had asked Corey to apologize, but he refused, believing he had done nothing wrong. But Corey's troubles didn't end there. Fast forward to 2021, and he was in the headlines again, this time for trashing a rented RV. Corey had rented a 37-foot RV from William Villafana via the rental marketplace RV Share. Corey intended to use the RV as an office during a 3-day trip to the California desert. However, things went south when Corey returned the RV 6 days later in a state of complete disrepair. Villafana, the RV owner, was shocked when he saw the condition of his vehicle. The body of the RV was damaged, the awning was missing, and the interior was trashed. Pictures showed eggs smashed on the floor, vodka bottles scattered around and sand everywhere. Wires were pulled out, and dirty towels were left on the ground. The damage was extensive, with Villafana estimating repair costs between $20,000 and $30,000. Villafana recounted his experience, noting that he had initially not recognized Corey when he delivered the RV. Corey had been polite, and the rental agreement was signed without any issues. However, trouble started when Corey's assistant informed Villafana that they wouldn't be returning the RV on time. Days passed, and Villafana was told the RV had been involved in an accident with an ATV. When the RV finally returned to Villafana's storage facility, it was in shambles. Villafana tried to seek compensation for the damages, but Corey refused to pay. The insurance coverage through RV Share had lapsed, and Corey denied causing the damage. Villafana's frustration was palpable, as he described how the incident forced him to cancel 10 reservations, significantly impacting his business already strained by COVID-19. While Chumlee and Corey had their legal troubles, Rick's dealings inside the pawn shop also brought significant headaches. One of Rick's most notable mishaps involved a seemingly straightforward diamond transaction. A man in a sharp suit walked into the pawn shop, presenting what appeared to be a collection of valuable diamonds. Rick, experienced in such dealings, conducted a thorough examination. He asked all the right questions: where the diamonds came from, how they were obtained, and requested proof of purchase. The seller provided convincing answers and legitimate-looking receipts. Confident in the transaction, Rick bought the diamonds for over $40,000. However, just days later, the police showed up at the pawn shop with bad news. The diamonds had been reported stolen. The legitimate-looking receipts and answers were part of a sophisticated scam. The police confiscated the diamonds, and they were returned to their rightful owner. This left Rick and the pawn shop significantly out of pocket, losing the entire $40,000. Rick later recalled this incident as one of the biggest busts in the shop's history, a costly lesson in the risks of high-stakes pawnbroking. But Rick's troubles with stolen goods didn't end there. Another memorable incident involved a man named Ryan, who walked into the shop with a shekel of tire. This silver coin, minted between 130 BC and 79 AD in Lebanon, held significant historical value. What made the coin even more intriguing was Ryan's claim that it could be one of the 30 pieces of silver paid to Judas Iscariot for betraying Jesus Christ, as described in the Bible. Despite the inability to verify this extraordinary claim, the potential value of the coin was too tempting to pass up. Rick decided to purchase the shekel of tire for $1,600, a price he believed was justified given its potential historical significance. However, not long after the transaction, a sheriff arrived at the shop with more bad news. The coin had been stolen, though not by Ryan, but by someone else before it ended up in his possession. Fortunately for the pawn shop, they were allowed to keep the coin due to insurance payouts. However, the saga didn't end there. Upon closer examination, Rick realized that Ryan had cleaned the coin, significantly reducing its value. In its original state, the shekel of tire would have been worth around $1,200. The cleaning devalued it, meaning Rick had overpaid by about $400. This transaction, wrapped in historical intrigue and financial miscalculation, added another chapter to the pawn shop's storied dealings with stolen goods. However, not all drama happened outside the gold and silver pawn shop. Some of the most costly mistakes occurred inside the shop, with Chumlee often at the center of these incidents. At the gold and silver pawn shop, the back room is where the most valuable and delicate items are stored. These items need to be handled with utmost care, but Chumlee didn't always take this responsibility seriously. His casual and often careless attitude led to some costly mistakes that frustrated the Harrisons. One of the most notable incidents involved a $20,000 guitar. Chumlee was responsible for managing the storage area, but instead of placing the guitar securely, he leaned it against a stand. Inevitably, the guitar fell and shattered beyond repair. When the customer came back for the guitar, the shop had to pay $20,000 out of pocket to cover the damage. This incident was a financial hit and a blow to their reputation. Rick and the team were understandably upset. They had warned Chumlee repeatedly about the importance of handling items with care, but his playful nature often got the better of him. Security cameras caught him on multiple occasions messing around with valuable items. His antics were a source of constant frustration for Rick, who struggled to balance Chumlee's value to the show with the practical realities of running a successful business. Chumlee's behavior in the back room wasn't limited to just one or two incidents. There were several occasions where his carelessness led to damaged goods. For instance, he once broke an antique vase by tossing a football around in the storage area. Another time, he knocked over a rare and valuable painting, causing irreparable damage. Each time, the shop had to absorb the financial loss and deal with unhappy customers. These backroom mishaps highlighted a significant challenge for the pawn shop. Customers brought their items to gold and silver, expecting them to be handled with care and respect. Incidents like these undermined that trust. If word spread that the shop couldn't be trusted with valuable items, it could severely impact their business. Despite these issues, Rick kept Chumlee on the team. The History Channel valued Chumlee's role on the show, and his antics, while costly, also made for entertaining television. Rick understood that firing Chumlee could disrupt the dynamic that made Pawn Stars so popular. However, this meant finding a way to minimize the damage Chumlee could cause. One particularly expensive mistake involved a vintage motorcycle. Chumlee, curious and unsupervised, decided to take it for a spin around the back lot. The bike, worth thousands of dollars, tipped over and suffered significant damage. The shop had to cover the repair costs, adding another chapter to Chumlee's long list of backroom blunders. Rick's patience was often tested, but he knew that Chumlee's presence on the show was invaluable. Fans loved Chumlee's quirky personality and antics, even if they caused headaches for Rick and the team. As entertaining as Chumlee's backroom antics were, the gold and silver pawn shop faced even more significant challenges with its transactions, some of which involved expensive mistakes and questionable dealings. One of the most controversial incidents involved a set of beautiful gold coins. The story began when Jennifer Beckman walked into the pawn shop during filming, offering to sell some high-value gold coins. The deal seemed straightforward. She provided the coins, the shop paid over $10,000, and everyone was happy. But things were far from simple. Unbeknownst to Rick and his team, the coins were stolen property. Jennifer had taken the coins from her uncle, who soon discovered the theft and contacted the police. Once the authorities were involved, Jennifer was arrested, and her uncle demanded the return of his coins. This situation quickly turned into a legal nightmare for the pawn shop. The biggest problem? The coins were gone. Rick had already decided to melt them down to extract their maximum value, a common practice in the pawn business, but a significant issue in this case. Typically, laws protect against the disposal of stolen property, but gold coins are exempt from such regulations. This exemption left the pawn shop in a tricky position. The uncle's claim that the coins were worth over $50,000 was another layer of complication. Rick and his team disputed this valuation, arguing it was exaggerated. Nonetheless, the entire situation left them with a tarnished reputation and a hefty loss. The pawn shop couldn't return the coins, and the uncle's attempt to sue was unsuccessful due to the legal protections in place. Despite following legal procedures, the pawn shop ended up with serious egg on its face. Despite the challenges and controversies, Chumlee's journey through fame has been anything but dull. Beyond his role on Pawn Stars, he made notable appearances on American Restoration, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and Live with Kelly and Ryan, cementing his status as a recognizable figure in popular culture. In 2022, Chumlee's personal life again drew attention. His weight loss journey, mirroring Corey Harrison's 100-pound drop in 2014, became a focal point for fans. This visibility gave Chumlee a platform to launch his own merchandise line, selling t-shirts with his unique designs. This venture proved lucrative, adding another income stream to his portfolio. Not stopping there, Chumlee invested $105,000 to purchase half of Rick Harrison's shares in the pawn business, showing his commitment to expanding his business interests. Despite his legal troubles in 2016, his reputation among viewers remained largely intact. His dedication to the show and efforts to engage with fans were key in maintaining his popularity. In early 2019, Chumlee made headlines again by selling his Las Vegas home for nearly $375 million, a significant increase from the $1.1 million he paid in 2012. The property, featuring a spacious residence and his famous Chum Chum room, reflected his personal style and savvy investment choices. Chumlee also ventured into music, particularly hip-hop, which became another outlet for his creativity and income. His DJ performances at venues like the Gold Spike Day Club in Las Vegas drew crowds eager to experience his unique blend of music and entertainment. Chumlee's journey from reality TV star to multifaceted entrepreneur is a testament to his resilience and determination. Whether through business ventures, real estate investments, or DJ performances, Chumlee continues to grow and adapt in the ever-changing landscape of entertainment and entrepreneurship.